Welcome back, everybody. I told you we would be back at 3 o'clock with some sexy CS action. My name is Strong Legs. This right here is Seaside. We're going to be bringing you the action with Arena Bulls versus Skade. This is about to be interesting, and it's on Train, Keith.
Yeah, Train, a map we haven't seen yet in Winners League, at least one we haven't commentated. Arena Bulls, a team that is very explosive, really in your face. Skade, a team that relies heavily on Spellin and Denny's Law, plus Rocking to really just get out there and get a ton of frags. They have great support players. I think Spellin really impressed me last time we got to see him. Rainwalker was a pleasant improvement, and Rocking just being as good as always.
Yeah, the Bulgarian boys are always fun to watch, and Arena Bulls are one of the most prominent Turkish teams on the market right now, Keith. It's always a pleasure to watch them. If you are wondering, we are really close to get this game started. Night round's almost underway. As soon as it is, we'll be jumping into the in-game. For now, this is only the second week, Keith. We're entering almost halfway, in about 2 weeks from now. At that point, we'll start to get a pretty good idea of which teams are moving on, which teams aren't moving on through their groups. But I think Night round had already started, so we can just go straight into the in-game.
I like Logic's man's name. Look at that. He's built a sniper. That's a classic thing to do. I don't know. You can't see that, can you, Roy?
I cannot see that.
His clan
it's
tag
a group
is
tag, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It is kind of cool.
Counter-terrorists win.
Okay. The Bulgarian boys likely going to be on CT side, I imagine. This is a best of one, by the way, if you are wondering in the chats.
And here we go. Skade starting on the CT side. I'd say that's a good side for them. I haven't seen Arena Bulls play in a while. I mentioned they were explosive, very in their face. So the T side's kind of perfect for that. Whereas Skade, I feel like they strive on the CT side. I don't know about Train. It's kind of an anomaly. But when we watched them last, their double op setups on Inferno were pretty nuts. The way they handle themselves were very admirable on the CT side. So it has me excited.
All right. Right now, Skade looking to take things forward here on the A defense. 2 players inside the ladder room. They have Spellin keeping tabs on Ivy. And he has a smoking kit, so he has to make sure not to fall too far away from the bomb site. Otherwise, that could be problematic. But early tag, free damage. You take those. He's actually going to use the smoke defensively, but they're already through, Keith. Spellin realizes that. He's just going to fall back. Now it's Rainwaker's time to shine from inside the ladder room.
Yeah. Oh, Key with a P250. What a big shot to shut down that player. They said needed a big impact from that position. He gets absolutely bodied and Rocking and Spellin. Save that smoke flash. Save that kit. Go for some exits. But Arena Bulls. I'm surprised they managed to pull that off without taking any casualties.
Oh, they're still going to go for it, but unfortunately, there's just so much aggression and positions available for Arena Bulls. There's no way they could have made that way on the site safely, and it is the Turkish boys finding the first round of the game here. Now, Skade, they have to make a decision. This is typically a second round force map on the 4th round with ops and rifles. It is going to be the double scouts for Spellin and Rainwaker, and of course, Rocking Raftu will pick up the pistols and armor. Dennis Law, he's just gonna save. I think he's going for the sniper, so he's gonna hold on to his economy for now. Okay, so the tags are coming along, Keith. They have to Arena Bulls. They have to be really careful. If they keep getting tagged down, that may not end well when it comes time to hit that site. Rainwaker's still looking for more tags. Jeez, that grenade is chunky.
Moj gonna be able to find Rocking as Key. It's going to come up all the way around. Seems like they are just going to group and probably execute. They know that Skade don't have any nades to stop them. It's pretty safe to say at this point. A nice, clean, simple, clean-cut execute will get the job done here, and I think they understand that. So we should see them group soon. As long as they don't overthink it. Wherever they go as a group, yeah, they'll be all right.
I think Skade is realizing this, right? They want to tip the scales. They want to take a gamble. It is going to be a gamble towards the B site. And Arena Bulls are playing this to perfection. Just keeping these players engaged. Making the execute on the B site. But it's a reroute. They have 3 players hiding in con. Now it's straight towards the A site. That is completely open, Keith. There's no one home. Okay.
Ooh. All right, have to grab that gun, haul it out of there. So hang on to the double scout and the deagle. Again, going for exits here, I think is paramount. If you're Skade, I know you're saving for next round. But if you even just get one more kill, 2 more kills, they're hoping Arena Bulls will hunt for them. But it seems like both parties are just content to just hang out, let this round slip by. Arena Bulls will take a second. And Skade gonna save those double scouts. Maybe get some P250s around it. Maybe a couple nades. You can always swing around with a couple scouts.
Yeah, Denislaw has... Ooh, okay, that's a consolation right there. And yeah, I was just about to say, Denislaw also has a deagle, so that's a weapon that can be dropped over for free to one of his teammates, and it should be an alright round. If they get at least 1 or 2 kills here in this round, keep the economy for Arena Bulls kind of in check. Don't let it spiral too high. Should be alright moving forward for the Bulgarian boys. Let's see what they got. Doing it? They're going for the Hail Mary A? Yeah, they are, looks like. Uh-oh.
Oh. Have to. Gets a tag of the kill in. Rainwalker. His scout will hit Explode. He is going to smoke off Sandwich. Will smoke Z. And out come Arena Bulls. They need to get some top control on these trains. Because Spellin has escaped. He's in heaven with his Deagle. And if it goes unchecked, he may rain some damage down as more damage comes through. From the side of Skade, Keith, look up. He'll find Spellin as rocking on site. Can he get one more? He can't. Still winnable from Denislaw. In the prime position to find Key. Only gets the tag, but he has him stuck there now. And a smart reposition to the sidearm. He's just going to try to push Key. That's a gun down. This is so winnable.
This is completely winnable. Sternbin is still tagged from earlier. He's going to plant default position. It's relatively safe. Flowers on the high ground, top of the train. He's holding the cross. So that is the crossfire is real right now. Denislaw needs to figure this one out. Now I think he's starting to get a better idea. But I think Sternbin's position here might be a little too difficult to deal with now. It's too unpredictable, I think. Wait. All right.
I mean, even if Denislaw just saves this, gets a kill right, any of the above is prime for him.
Oh, no.
But you can't miss that. Let's be real.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
You can't miss that.
That extra kill key, that would have been the economy destroyer right there. But, you know, consolation, you got an 8K out of a round that was otherwise unwinnable. And you managed to bring 3 players down at the same time. So that's all right. Now it's game time, though, right? Skade's economy's recovered. They have the ops. They have the utility. They have the kits. I wonder what kind of approach Skade will take here. Is it going to be some sort of aggression forward on the A site? Are they going to opt for some sort of pick towards brown halls? I think most teams, they go for the outside pressure and control first. Just establish some sort of, I guess, conditioning on the outside, right? Don't let Arena Bulls get comfortable running out Olaf. Don't let them get comfortable taking ladder for free. That seems to be the case this round as well.
Utility in. Spellin's about to flash Rainwalker in towards ladder. Also, in breaking Counter-Strike news, Renegades get signed to 100 Thieves, Roy.
I saw that, and Renegades tweeted out too early before 100 Thieves could tweet out.
Yes.
Then they backtracked and deleted their tweets.
Brutal.
It's a PR nightmare, Keith.
Yep. I think with a couple changes, Renegades could be a top 5 team. As is, I think they'll stay top 10, but I think they need some work, and I think they realize that. So, give it 6 months. I imagine lots of changes coming in the near future. As a 1-for-1 trade in the ladder. Sturbin gonna escape after getting a 1-for-1 again. Ideal for Arena Bulls. Teams are always happy with 1-for-1s because that happens. Skade feel and CTs feel like they need to make a counter play, and Logic Man is just so on point with his shots. He gets a 3rd with the SG. Is he going to get the 4th on Denislaw? Denislaw is dancing, and Float has found him. Man, Arena Bulls are so deadly.
I just want to say that Raftu literally died because he had the A1S. If he had the A4, he would have never been spotted from T-Con. But because he was turning with the A1S, that his silencer stuck out just a few pixels out, and the player knew he was top of the green train. You hate to see that. A1S. Never a good idea. Now, let's see. You have an okay buy. You still have the op for Denislaw. You You have SMG. You have a couple FAMASes. You only have a single kit. And it seems like they're making the right play. They're forward on brown halls. They're forward in ladder. And they have eyes on Ivy via Rain White here. So it's alright right now.
The double nades. Spellin takes some damage, gets a kill. He'll take that. The Molly's going to force him fully back now. But I think he can afford to give up ladder. If not, just retake it in a little bit. He's going to hang on to it. And Arena Bulls a little too spread. They're trying the Ivy default. And this allows the B-Hall's push to come through. But Moj isolates a 1v1. Rocking, that's a mistake. As Float is still trying to kill Spellin. Finally will. And those are two unanswered kills. Unanswerable, if I may. If that's a word.
It may not be a word, but it makes sense, and that's all that matters, Keith. We understand you, so you are speaking language. However,
English.
now's the real problem here. Denislaw has to be on point. He has to land the shot. If he nails it, that will equalize things up. Now, not only that, but he's gotten the information with only 30 seconds left. That smoke towards lower, that's scary for Arena Bulls. Now they have to make a decision. Do we brute force this with mollies and flashes, or do we reroute? And it looks like they are contemplating the second option, just reroute to upper.
Kill from Moj. And the op is going to tag up Raph too. The flex coming in from Windwalker. He's trying to bait the shot. Moj is 1 HP. And I think, call me crazy, but I think Moj was trusting Logic Man to hold that ramp based on the... They're either trying to take that 2v1, and they assume Windwalker was further away, or maybe a little bit of a lack of verbal talks.
Maybe a bit of both, but I think they were looking for the 2v1 on one of the players.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the play, right? You're in a sandwich. You know that the only way you could possibly lose is if you split up and die 1 by 1. You have to fight one of the sandwiches, one of the sides at least. But 4-1, Arena Bulls still in it right now. They have a good amount of economy for this full buy. Skade, they're on their final purchase, but they now have something they have never had yet, which is the double op setup key. They have for rocking, an easily viable weapon up close and personal, either towards B or ladder. It will be towards B this time, but here we go. This is what I'm talking about right here. Key's already an Olaf sandwich right now. He has a crazy amount of control. But he loses the duel.
I don't know how that happens. Rainwalker's able to escape. They'll swap guns. Rocking through the smoke finds the head of Float. And Spellin gets it off. And Rocking is still alive. How is this dude living?
I have no idea.
Sturban will finally take him down, but you're playing whack-a-mole with your head going up ladder. He'll lose it. Skade have woken up. They're awake.
They are awake. 4 players alive as well. Now you got double SGs. You have a double op setup on top of that. Yeah, it's really the only way this buy could be better is if Rocking had not an ump. But again, you're up against pistols that are force buy for Arena Bulls. Although I don't necessarily know how I feel about this force buy. I mean, you have a 2-round loss bonus counter. You could just save up and get actual rifles. Rocking. Flashbang is on point for him. He's able to eliminate Key. Now he's going to go for more. He's not quite satisfied. Now he's realized there are a lot of players here towards Brown Halls, and they're not stopping. Denislaw trying to hold this one back with a Molotov and the Opera perfectly in time. And they've managed to mow down Moj as well. Suddenly it's looking grim for Arena Bulls, Keith.
Nice kill from Logic Man. This is so winnable. Double op retake. It's hard if they don't peek, right? But the nice thing about ops and trains is you're able to isolate these angles, slowly creep up, and clear all the angles yourself. So, Denislaw, flash doesn't go deep enough. Beautiful flick up to find Float. It's just Logic Man. And there's a flank in from Raph, too. Unexpected due to his teammate, if you notice, spamming Pup Dog. That way, they wouldn't expect it. And Skade, they're going to get the third, putting a stop to Arena Bulls. A little bit of a run here. Saving bonus is kind of, they built up this $2,900 loss bonus plus the bomb plant. Without the bomb plant, it'd be a weird kind of situation Arena Bulls are in. But now they could buy pistols and buy next.
Yeah, this is just, I don't know. This is questionable. Of course, it's up for debate. It's not, my perspective isn't totally correct, but I still feel like the last round should have just been a very light purchase and it being rifled fully on this round right here. Nice nade from Rocket. He just rocked their world. That's a lot of damage right there. That's for free as well. Unanswered, untraded. And Arena Bulls are looking to assault the B site once again. Looking for that bomb plant money. They're looking for the cash. That's it. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. If they can get a couple kills along the way, that's great.
Raf2 gets that smoke down right at the right time, right when that smoke bounces from Arena Bulls. I think that was just a little bit of a fake execute into the real one, knowing that there won't be a second molly in their right, but Raf2's so close, spraying down with his M4-3, 4 with the pistol included. And just Key gets bodied, and Raf2 shows you those 5 extra bullets really do matter on that M.
Yeah, that A1S, I mean, he made it work. He made it work. It was looking a little dicey right there for a second, but you know what? He made it work. 4 kills. Beautiful clip as well. Add that to the highlight reel. Now things are tied up. 4-4. Weapons are available for everyone. Not only that, but they have managed to do a pretty good job keeping their economy strong. They still have the SG, and they have the double op setup. It's going to be fast play here for Logic Man, but he has no support. Isolated by the Molotovs and smokes.
Moj Durbin now getting cut down to size. 3v2, and they're kind of throwing it away. 2 peaks that Spellin and Raf2 didn't have to go for. As Durbin is going to molly back green. This is going to force Dennings Law down, but not out. He's still posted on T-Con. Durbin has to get out now. That's the hard part, and he does it. Rainwalker doesn't take a shot. Oh, he's hard reading this. He is an absolute animal. Who in their minds would do that?
Jesus. Now it's just Moj, Keith. Or HP. As the element of surprise. That's the only thing working with him right now. But unfortunately, Rainwaker, the position that he's in right now, he's easily able to isolate Ivy. Only a matter of time now before the flank comes in from Danny Slaw as well. Does he check this angle though? Walked right by each other. Wow, now Moj is like, dude, did they see me?
Awkward.
Like, that was perfectly timed, right? Like, he's kind of started to contemplate, did they see me? I don't really know. Moj starting to walk up. Now he has been spotted. That was his chance to strike. Now it's only 20 seconds left, and Moj has lost confidence. That might have been his only opportunity to equalize it up, but there it is. He's falling back now.
I want to see Rainwalker drop his op for that SG. I'm not even kidding, Roy. We're at that point where I think Skade have built up enough bank. Keep in mind they have lost their loss bonus, but I think that SG is just so worth it. It's train. It depends on the team, but an SG on train to me
for sure
is so dirty on CT side. Like
yeah, I think it's definitely arguable. I'm just not sure which one is more important, like getting the one shot potential and the kind of the nature of the SG, or just ensuring that you have economy moving forward.
Oh, my argument would be you just buy another double op, which is kind of crazy. I know.
Right, yeah, but it's like what, 1600 more than the M4?
Yes.
Which isn't terrible, really. Ooh, but that's a nice way to open up the round. Nice pop flash from Rocket. Danny's Law capitalizing on it. Now it's Spellin's turn, but wait. Loud. He's eliminated Raf2. That's the front player on the A site. Now Spellin's all alone. He has no support in ladder whatsoever.
Nice shot in from Rocking. This is getting shut down. Arena Bulls, all that confidence, all that aim, all those quick executes and kills they're getting have slipped away now. As we get on around 10, it just seems to be getting shut down by Skade. Danny's Law is waking up. Rocking's getting some big kills. I mean, Raf2 is 10-5, Roy. 10 rounds in. A kill a round with 114 ADR while throwing the most effective flashes. Impressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's really aggressive in ladder, isn't he? And he gets a dink off to Moj. Again, it's a 1 versus 3, 9 HP, a similar situation. This time, Rainwaker is making it rain with the blood of Moj. 6-4, though. Economy looking incredibly powerful now for Skade. And these are the certain circumstances, right, that you often find CTs getting 12 rounds, 11 rounds. Like, as soon as you're in that really strong purchasing power territory, right, this is where you get the incredibly dominant CT sides. If you're fighting for the economy the entire game, it's kind of a coin flip whether you're getting a lot of rounds or not. Spellin this time has the XM, dodged the flash, nice. And he is not, there needs to be some response here for Arena Bulls, right? They have to figure out a way to take that ladder control from Spellin.
Oh, they have to find a way, don't they? I mean, this is just a slaughter. I mean, it's just pistols here, but I hope they're taking the time to talk about the positions that they're seeing out of Skade. I hope they're discussing, right, like take this as like almost like a free pause, right? Yes, you invested armor, but that's because you're gonna have so much going to the next round where you almost have to invest something here because every round's winnable. But I hope they're taking the chance at Deadshot to, talk about things, see what they want to do differently. Maybe they want to take this op peak if someone wants spawn to fight the op and the Z. So I hope they find solutions to these little problems.
Moj keeps finding himself with 8 HP every round, it seems. Now he's picked off by Dennis Law. A tag onto Sternbin. And I think that might have just done it. Sternbin now in a tough situation. They know exactly where he is. At most, you can just drop on Raptu with XM. Hopefully catch him off guard, but I think even getting out of ladder room might just be impossible.
Okay.
Job well done, though. Skade keeps putting themselves in these favorable scenarios, and they're capitalizing on it every time. Now look at Dennis Lai. He's going to drop a weapon over because he's almost maxed. He's full utility. 5 kits. They have everything. They have AK. They have double op setup. They even have sidearms that are upgraded. They're dripping. And Dennis Law once again finds the opening frag. He's just nuts with that angle, isn't he? Now the more utility coming in. This is going to set up Raptu for a flash peek, and I think they're waiting for it. Spellin has it in his hand. There it is. Now Raptu's looking to push in. He tags the Molotov, but he gets Sternbin in the process. He knows X-Claws on his right side, and he capitalized off that as well. And Skade. This is clinical, Keith.
Yeah, they have done such a lovely job. Now they own T-Con. Spellin's about to get flashed in ladder. He's going to do a little bit of spray job. He knows those bullets are connecting. He hears them. He predicts Moj coming through. He even went in for another knife on his own teammate.
Oh my
Lord. He predicts that he was coming through because he kept... That was... Okay.
They're just spelling it out for him.
Ooh. Spelling it out. Call him Spellin.
Nope, that's not it, Logic Man. Fortunately, it's a 1 versus 5. You can't ask much from the man, but it is 8-4 now. This is quite a turnaround for Skade. They're almost all maxed. Now they have all terrorist weapons, Keith. They have AKs, SG. Yeah, is it SG? No, it's just AKs, sorry. No, they do have one on the ground. Okay. They actually opted for the SG instead of the double op setup. I think Arena Bones wants to switch it up. Their slow play isn't working. Let's try fast pace. Out the ladder they go. Spellin is immediately destroyed. That's a lot of space gain on the outer courtyard. But Dennis Law and Raptu from the side, they're just mowing them apart, picking them apart one by one. Logic Man throwing utility a little bit late to the party, and unfortunately eliminated. 9-4. Skade are just on a streak right now. They're just skating by.
They really are. They're making it look so easy. And keep in mind, Arena Pulls only really have 2 out of these 4 rounds because of a pistol win, right? The third was a rifle that Skade lost. The fourth was an eco. And the rest have just been lost rifle rounds. So Skade have been turning it up, winning pretty much every rifle round but 1. Which is super impressive. Raptu, that's his 16th kill run.
Impressive, isn't it? Rainwaker, though.
Very much so.
Getting eliminated towards Ivy. Now there's pressure on these A defenses. Spellin has to pick that up. They can't lose eyes on it. Raptu's still inside ladder. They know exactly where he is. Moj, though, is playing with fire. Oh, the double smoke. That makes it so awkward for Arena Bulls. They're just going to jump through, though. Dennis Law gets caught off by Key. Now they have all of back lanes, but there's a crossfire that's looking to be established. Spellin and Rocking trying to hold this one down. Rocking will just be holding all the way back. It's down to 3s right now, but this is pure chaos, Keith. They're all split up. There's no way for them to support each other, and the bomb's not quite in their hands. Moj, once again, 18 HP.
Nice shot from Logic Man. He's been impressive. Will he continue? I'm just going to have to grab this bomb. Rocking and Raptu. I mean, given tons of time to try to, like, flank around. Rocking can come late ladder. I don't know if they heard Raptu running all the way, though. And this timing for Rocking is going to be so awkward. He's going to have to wait. The longer Float hones that angle, though, gives so much time for Raptu to get a free kill. Like, no one's considering T-Con. That's a free kill. And with Moj being so low, 1 bullet from Raptu will do it. As Moj hears him go up. Moses gonna go wide. Rafu has to win that. He goes down. It's all on Rocking, and he just got punched out of the round. 5 for Arena Bulls. They finally get back with only 1 round left. This bye is gonna be atrocious.
Yeah, this is looking grim, but again, 5 rounds on the T side, that's not bad. If you can get the 6th right here, that evens it up. Pistol round and gun round away from a lead, potentially. Pistol round win and conversions away from a tie. You're still in an alright spot. You have ladder control early. Finally, you've taken it away from Spellin, but can be retaken. But it seems like Skade are eyeing out this T-Con right now. Nowhere to hide for Flau. Dennis lost picking them apart with the op. Now it's Moses on the strike, but it's 2 players watching him from top of the trains. He's no way he could have expected that. Now it's not disturbing. He's in a 1 versus 4 once again. Pop flash timing could not have been any better. And it is Skade with a 10-5.
He flashed himself in, and rarely do you see an op or an Ivy kill the jump spotter who's meant to bait a bullet and then kill the opper, right? Like, it's so rare, and Denny's Law just makes it look so easy. Raf2 on 18, Danny's Law on 14, Rainmaker's making moves, Spellin's hitting shots. That's a scary proposition. Still, Arena Bulls, as good as Skade looked, they were rocky early, which gave Arena Bulls for 5 rounds, which gives them a pretty big chance here on the CT side.
See what Skade's up to here. Seems like aggression towards Brown Halls. All 5 players. X-Flad's in the off angle. He could catch somebody off guard. Does he get checked? Not a single person looking in this direction. Mojo's trying to hold it back, but there's a lot of players in this direction. Logic Man on the high ground trying to support, but X-Flad's turn from the top ground. Going for the 3rd, but not quite able to land it. And wow, Skade are just mowing them apart.
Just on Sturban. He's tagged up, and Raf2 given another 1v1. Sturban has to reload. Rain is close, and he actually falls. Raf2 with bombs going down ladder, and Sturban knows this. Can Raf2 get across before Sturban gets out? He's going 2 HP.
Ooh.
As Raf2, this is like a game of chicken, right? They don't know how low each other are. They know how low they are individually. Raf2 jumps across to the backside. He'll plant this bomb. Sturban is creeping out. No kit. So after just going to play time. This is so antsy.
It is, isn't it? I think they're both trying to find the headshot angle right now. But Raftu's on the higher IQ play. He's repositioned entirely off the bomb. He just needs 1 hit. The only problem is Sturban has a smoke, but Raftu has the timing. And Skade find an important pistol. 11-5 now. Arena Bulls, do they force here, or are they going to go for the 3rd round bye with no ops? That's really a tough one. This is where you take a pause to discuss it, but they're going to go for the force. They lose this key. This could be Skade finding 13, 14 here on the board.
Yeah.
Maybe if they steal a round away, though, that could be the tie turner.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those motivation spins. Steal around and good trade from Float, but immediately just gets dropped. Not even a single point of damage got dispelled. And Logic Man, that's a scout shot through the box of E-Box. And Sturban's got 1, and Spellin's out with a Mac 10. He needs to close the gap. These scouts are going to tear him apart. A good nade, but he needs to buy time for his teammate. Spellin's tagged, and this round's been thiefed.
Unless Dennis Law has something to say about it. Mac 10, armor in hand. And, well, bullet to the face. Sturban is on point with that scout. That's solid work. I mean, all around, that was really solid play by Arena Bulls. They had the double push. They had the bait set up in Moj, where if he was kind of the contingency plan, wasn't he? Whether they won or failed, he's still there to kind of either find the timing on the flank, find the trade, or if they decide to push carelessly after finding those 2 kills, he would have been that player, right, to capitalize off that. Arena Bulls, pretty well thought out strat. They stole a round away. This is exactly what they needed. And there was no bomb plan for Skade. So they're actually in a really strong position now for an easy tie.
Definitely in position for that. Gonna take a quick pause, or an unpause, sorry. And they're gonna stick with the double scouts. And that may come back to bite them. The Mac 10's going to be able to farm. Only 2 players without armors. But if these scouts aren't able to get the tags, and the gap can be closed by these Eagles, Roy, that's a scary thought. Or shots like that get hit.
You know, sometimes you just gotta be woken up by the Rainwaker. That nade could have been the finisher, but a bit too deep. Look at Dennis Law. He just walked through the smoke. He catches the bullet by the Skade. That's gonna soften him up for Moj. Now we find one Rainwaker. Barely avoids the damage. Now it's Key coming out the smoke, but Rafty for the trade as well as Logic there. Perfect timing. Now Logic Man holding down Ivy with the scout. Not the easiest of tasks. And he finds the 3rd kill as well. Not the Spellin now. 1 versus 3. You're up against fully healthy players with armor and weaponry. And you're at 16 HP, Keith. This one might be a tall order.
Would have been, but it's not going to come to fruition. No luck. They keep 3 players alive. And Skade have to take a bit of a pause in their buys. They pick up a flash. Arena Bulls like to extend their round count and lower that gap. And Skade are walking in towards B, and it looks like Arena Bulls are ready to just close this net. They have a player in ladder, 2 in B. This is looking like it's going to be a slaughter.
Clips, paper cuts.
A plant would be pretty cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that nade might have just taken any chance for Spellin to make something of use with that. Now he's down to 11 health. Dennis Law, if he falls right here, there's no one to pass the M4 to, but he has a Glock on his back, and yep, this one might just be done here.
Well, no op for the side of Skade. They do have those 3 SGs, though, so nearly the same thing. And it looks like an outside nades to bait some utility, an immediate B hit, perhaps. I don't even think they're going to go for ladder control. They're just going to flash. They're just going to go. That smoke actually stops them up. They may even elect to go for ladder control. Who knows? Sturbin has all of Ivy, which allows them to cheat 1 player to be extra if they wish, but it seems like Arena Bulls are very unsure themselves.
Hey, look how far up they are on upper as well. Rainwaker's not able to find the kill, but now they've gotten information. Dennis Law and Rocky from the high ground. It's their turn to shine. They can gain a lot of space by eliminating X-Flop, but he actually manages to find a kill onto Spellin. Suddenly it's looking far more manageable for the Arena Bulls, but Raptu and Rocking are just rocking their world right now. Key, he's out in the open and he's found 1. He knows where 1 player is, but he has no idea where Dennis Law is.
Okay, Rocking. Tuck them in. 12-8. Nice thing is, Arena Bulls have kept enough players alive to get a full buy with ops, even double ops if they so wish. What is this? MIB? Is that who we're watching?
You know what? When 2 ops don't solve your problems, Keith, you take out 3. That is the rule of law. X-Flop, though, not able to get a shot off in time. That's a missed opportunity, and he's wounded, but they're not stopping. Fortunately, Logic Man is holding for the support. X-Flop, though, he's getting overwhelmed quickly. And they've gotten 2 for 1, and Skade have opened up the B sites once again. And with this utility being used up and no kits available, I think they're just going to save it up. They're already on the retreat.
Can't blame them. Where did Moji's gun go, by the way?
Where is Moji's gun? Maybe he dropped it to try to find the op somewhere? Oh.
I couldn't even start to tell you, Roy. It's a weird day, man. It's been a weird day. We've seen some things, Roy.
You know, I kind of off topic, but I have to say the Renegades boys, they do look good in the 100 Thieves merch.
They do, don't they? I was thinking that too. I mean, it's the same color scheme as Renegades.
Yeah,
Almost, right?
almost. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. I'm happy for my boy Gratisfaction. But let's see what Arena Bulls got in this one. This is not quite the final shot. It's going to be the next round. That will definitely be the final shot. It's going to be their only gun run remaining here for Arena Bulls, Keith. So you need to make this work. Maybe not this one, but the next one for sure. Opener available for Key. Missed opportunity. Although, to be fair, that kind of is a hard shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, Rainwalker's walking out. Now getting kills, but Rainwalker's found the M4. The only point of damage now left for Skade is that at hop in the hands of Key. And it seems like Skade want to just try to run it back. Looks like Moji finally found his lost gun, or at least a gun. And, yeah, it seems like Skater's going to rotate all the way back to B. They have Spell and Lurked out. They have the site, and I think Arena Bulls have to concede this round. They need the guns.
It's really unfortunate, too, because Thurbin should have actually had that kill on Ivy. And that would have put him in an incredibly more favorable scenario. Spellin has been spotted. The flank comes in here. That could be an SG upgrade. There you go. This is really risky by Key. This is so unnecessary. Just fall back. What's the play here?
I don't know. Dying? Is it another one of those, like, facepalm moments? Or confusion face, you know?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It just seems really unnecessary. I mean, you need that op. Now you don't have one. It's an error. Mark that down.
The new stat, the new error counter.
Yeah.
Yep. Put it in.
All right. I mean, you don't have an op, but you have 2 scoped weapons and an AK-47, 2 of which are one-shot weapons in the head. Rainwaker's already out and about in the open. Nice flashbangs, but not quite able to gain the space on the site, or at least an opener.
Through the smoke, Sturban gets tagged up. You know what? It is what it is, I guess. 31 HP, 7 for Moji. Logic Man 49. They do have the opening pick. Hard for Skade to get out of this. Key. From the smoke, Craft 2 comes through right before that molly pops. He's out now. And it's all on Key to hold down Ivy. Through the smoke they go, and the AUG gets 2, and Key tries to run back as Raft 2 starts to pressure his teammate up back green. Key gets tagged, the immediate flip over. Denny's Law gets unlucky, and Raft 2, this should be unwinnable. Unless they keep giving him fights like that where he takes no damage.
40 seconds left. Bomb needs to be recovered all the way from Ivy. And there's a player ladder who's not making any noise. Rough spray for Moj, but hey, job done. Mission accomplished. Round secured. Arena Bulls at 9. Oh, actually, Skate's economy finally has a dent in it, Keith. This is going to be the first save here for Skate. Is a pause. Quick little timeout. Discuss our strategy. They can afford ops. They can afford SGs and AKs. They'll be limited on economy if they do so, but how will they compensate for that? Have a player who has a decent spawn. Not the best spawn, mind you. They go for the ladder fight here. It's actually really unfortunate too, because Arena Bulls don't have the ladder spawn, but Skade do.
What do you do? What do you do, eh?
Yeah, I wonder if he just rushes ladder or if he tries to fight the E-box cross, but he has a Galil, like the worst weapon they could have. I mean, the worst weapon they do have.
SG, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, or the op.
Yeah.
Let him take that fight.
Op, that's for sure. Sometimes I find like those spawns in situations like this are like too good to not take. Even
Yeah,
if you jump in the corner, as you said, hold the E-box drop.
Oh, I guess they're not going for ladder fast. They're going to go for brown house control instead. Look at Key and Sturban, though. They're up close.
That's smart from Spelling. You notice what he just did?
What?
Dropped his primary to drop the decoy and ladder, so it only made a Glock noise.
Ooh, that is cheeky, isn't it?
Probably pretty common. I'm all for it.
They still don't expect Sturban up close here on Ivy. They're throwing the utility, they're throwing the distractions, but he's gonna hear them running away. He's gonna know that Ivy's clear now.
He's got all the info. Rocking, maybe getting ready to just walk out upper. They've cheated Logic Man. So Logic Man will hold upper. The player on site will worry about lower. And this is where things can fall apart.
Uh-oh. B-Stack's coming here.
Oh, this is so shady, isn't it? Yeah, they have so much information from Ivy.
I'm actually genuinely surprised they aren't already stacked towards B. They have all the info they need.
Logic Man might just go down to this nade. That's a hell of a toss. It's just short. Rainwalker gets him and they're going to be ready for this player. They will. They'll clear him out. Skade played this so beautifully. And Arena Bulls, I think they must immediately exit stage left, and they will. Key, don't make me mark down another error. You got to get out of there. You have to save that odds. And that's going to be 15 for Skade here.
That's actually really unfortunate for Arena Bulls, isn't it? I mean, they had the info, but I think they're just... Uh-oh. I can't help but feel like they're over-analyzing the situation. I mean, all of Ivy's clear. You really only need one person to keep tabs on the rotate from ladder and T-Con. And you have the Ivy guy as well. I feel like they could have just covered A. At least their base is on A, right? Maybe they can't hold it against a 5-man execute or a rush, but they could have at least kept eyes for any contact play and just kept their numbers towards B for now. But it just didn't come soon enough, and they got overwhelmed on the upper hit. But it's 15-9. Skade put themselves in an incredibly favorable scenario. They're at double buys here, regardless, so Arena Bulls have to be on point. They need 6 for the overtime, 6 attempts to close off the game if you're Skade. Smokes early towards the A site, baiting whatever utility in the hands of Arena Bulls here early as possible. And they got Moj in ladder finally.
Took a little bit. He's there. See if he can hang on to that. Being super aggressive with it, right? There goes the nade up. Great nade. Rocking half health. Fight T-Con gets killed for it. Rainwalker's crept out, wins that fight top green against Sturban. There's another player close sandwich who's in front of the smoke beside the molly. Moj. Headshot on Denny's Law. They can't come through this ladder smoke, and that was just a bot. They really committed bodies. A good counter utility from Arena Bulls, but I'm surprised they full committed to that.
Yeah, that was a little chaotic. Felon, every kill counts here. Moj will be the first out. Moj eliminated. That is an AK upgrade available. Felon takes those. Oh, okay. But not gonna matter. Key on the quick flank. 3 players alive for Arena Bulls. Economy in check. They don't have an op, but they have an AK. And they will not have an op. They can't even afford one, Keith. A Skade buy back here. No, it's going to be the half purchase here for Skade. They don't really want to risk it with a limited purchase. They want to go all out on the next gun. The Deagle Brigade, Keith. It's going to be probably slow play. Maybe just send Rainwaker out here early. See if you can find the top green player or the sandwich player. He is completely unaware of Rainwaker's position right now. Wait, what? Guys,
what?
Hello? There's one guy on top of the trains.
Oh.
Oh, nah, he's been spotted. This has got way harder now. Key, nowhere to hide in the open. Sturban is able to respond back all the way from back 3, but it's chaos now on the A site. There's players flowing in everywhere until Moj and Sturban, they shot this one down. You shall not pass, Skade. Go back. Don't collect go. Don't collect that bomb plant bonus. Spellin, though, if he eliminates Logic Man up here, could be a plant.
All right. You know what I just realized, Roy? I was tripping out this whole game, by the way. My clear decals button is my push to talk in Discord.
And you're wondering
So
why
I'm
there's
like-
no blood or
I'm
anything?
like, where are these bullets going? Where's the blood? What is happening? Like I'm just losing my mind.
That's unlucky.
Good old mouse button 4.
That's a good button to actually have clear decals. Spacebar.
Ooh,
My push to
good one
talk.
too. Caps lock's another good one.
True.
Or just W, because I don't think it affects FPS that much. Melon dodges a bullet from that op shot. Have to get a smoke left side, molly right. Very typical Ivy takes driven. It's not one of any of what that traveling merchant is selling. As Skade looked
Look
to
at Key.
slowly move up Ivy. Yeah, Key is making a play. He has made a big boy play through Ivy. Or through T-Con.
Now they can just pretty much focus on Ivy and ladder. Nice flank. Spellin is eliminated. Bomb is spotted. They know at least kind of where the numbers are allocated. But now with X-Cloud being eliminated towards upper B, chaos is happening everywhere on site. They're just yin-yanging all over the place. They didn't expect Moj. Now the round is crumbling.
I kind of went a bit faster than I thought. I don't know exactly how this is playing out. As Rocking gonna go back up to upper. Moj is here. I don't think Rocking knows that. Such a big play from Moj, who now has to
Oh, that timing.
Oh, that timing is awful. Raftu in a 1v1 against Key dodges the flash. Key, in fact, full blinds himself. And Raftu, oh, that right shoulder peek is just not fair, is it?
Wow, he did not see him at all. Raftu, 28 and 15. I think this is the second time we've seen Raftu destroy in Winners League so far.
Yeah.
That was a pretty sick match. I feel like I truly believe that match could have went either direction, Keith. It seemed like it was kind of hard to tell which team was going to come out on top, but I feel like overall the Skade boys have done a solid job here on Train. They had everything. They had the slow strats, they had this nice CT setups, the great mid-round adjustments. They had the aggression forward, both in T-Con, ladder, consistently able to establish control. I mean, Spellin was a monster in ladder. They couldn't even take that away from him a single time, except the one round where they nade stacked him. That was it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what you can do to really shut down Skade, right? They're just so good at getting those immediate refrag kills. On CT side, Denny's Law was just getting pick after pick after pick. I mean, they're a force to be reckoned with. And Arena Bulls, a team that's fancies themselves and getting in your face, being very aggressive, kind of lost that stride once they try to keep executing, right? And it was just shut down by Skade.
Right, yeah, but just solid work from the Bulgarian boys. But I am excited for the Turkish boys. They're a solid team. They're definitely still in contention to be one of the top teams in this league. I'm excited to see them and their season unfold. For now, that is all the EU action we have for you. If you haven't done so already, everybody, please do follow our socials. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, ! socials in the chat. Follow Keith, follow myself, follow Melanie. And we will be back later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is 4 hours from now for some NA action if you guys are awake in EU. For now, we are out of here. See you in 4 hours.